Hi everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room, which is like a Christmas explosion. I don't know if you've been following, but who is it? Rach and Bella Crafts is doing a share. So craft along. Every day there's two different crafters working off a prompt and doing projects, and they've been really great. I'll try to link it in the description box below. But I love this one that Gi Kerr made, and I'm going to try to do it. So there are these really cute Christmas trees, and they have chain on them. And if you don't have the chain, you don't have to do what I did and go run out and buy some. You can put lace or whatever you have. So I'm going to show you how to do it. You need a piece of, this is packaging. So it's a little, I was going to use this box here, but then I found this, so I thought, why not? So they're 2 by 4, and you're going to mark off right at the 1-inch mark. All right, and then you're going to draw down to the corner to get your tree. Now I'm going to make these for tags. I'm not going to hang them on a tree. I mean, they are ornaments or tags or whatever you want them to be, but I thought they would make really cute tags on the packages for special people, namely my children and my mother and a friend that I do exchange gifts with. All right, so I have this paper. I don't have the paper from the collection, although I just did run out and buy a printer today. I haven't hooked it up yet though, so I have to use something I have. And I have this from RT Maze. And I'm just gonna cut these down so I can use them. Hopefully they're 4 inches. Yeah, these are gonna be fine. So let me just cut a few pieces here. Use what you have. You can use scrapbook paper, or I have plenty of that. But I thought I would use this kind of cool paper I have. So I can always print out more now once I get my printer set up. And I thought this would work well with the project. So I'm just going to do a couple more, because I think that one. Let me do this, and then this. This one would even be cool for one of my sons. All right, so I think that's plenty, actually. All right, so what you're gonna do is you are going to, is this 4 inches? Just about. It's really pretty. All right, I'm gonna take some of the paper and I'm gonna cover the trees. Now, I don't have to do it the same paper with the front and the back. I'm getting my magazine I use as a glue book. So I'm going to cut this down and do this one front and back. And get my glue stick. Cover mine. I just loved how these turned out. All right, I'm going to cover that. I'm going to turn it over. Do the other side. It's all nice and mushy. You know what? I should probably cut this down before I do the other side. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see it. Hope everybody is well. It's been chilly here in southern New Jersey. But we did, I mean, so far we've had a nice fall. We've had some nice days. All right. So that's going to be that. I'm going to try to do a couple all the way through. And maybe one with lace without the chain. And then one, you know, the rest of them, I really like the chain. All right, so here's one. I don't think I want that paper. I do want to make sure it's on here real well. All right, where'd my paper go? I'm going to take a real tiny little piece and put it on that corner, and you're not even going to be able to tell that it didn't fit. If I can get it to stay. It wants to stick to the mat. So we're just going to do it like that. Cut it off and just leave it be. You're not I'll make sure that's the back, but it doesn't even matter. Does not matter. Okay, that's that one. Because I feel like it just blends in pretty well. I can do it like that. I get this one. I like this one right here. It's just going to make it, I think. Yeah, I think it's just going to make it. So I had a nice weekend. Pretty uneventful. I went to a craft fair-ish place yesterday, and I got the kittens a stocking. It's so cute. My cat was 18. She never had a stocking. She did get Christmas gifts, but she never had a stocking. I only got one for the both of them, and I'll put their toys in it. And yeah. And I bought a really pretty mushroom print that I hope to use. I told the girl I was going to make a mushroom journal out of it. That's so pretty. And she was like, oh, I love that. It would be great on the cover of a mushroom journal. And she's like, that's great. I should have told her my YouTube channel. I got to get better with that kind of stuff. You know, telling people, hey, look me up. All right. And I know this isn't reaching the top, and it's okay because I'm going to ink it anyway. And I may even cut a little tiny piece off because I'll show you the way the jump ring might not clear it well. So we'll see. We'll see. That so much that I actually might put it on another. Now I think I'm going to do one of these for my boys. I think that'll work. So they don't have this real florally. Oh, guess I should be working up. I hope I wasn't out of camera that whole time, out of frame. If I was, I'm sure I'll be making more, so I'll have to re-record. So, like that. Cut it off. And do this. All right. You can glue the tree or the paper. It doesn't matter. As you can tell, I'm doing both. Kind of want it. One's going to be upside down if I do that. So I don't think I can do that. All right, on both sides, which is fine. I have other paper. Cover this one here with it, since it's all, will that reach? No, it would be kind of sideways. No, that's not going to reach. Hi, Sky. How are you, dear? How's my boy? How is my boy? Hmm? I think I might use this green paper right here. And it's just polka dot, so it doesn't matter how it goes on. So cover all these, and then I'll go on to part 2, which is decorating them, and then part 3 on the ones that I'm going to put the chain on. I'll do that. All right, I still think I need a backing on the one. So this one. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You're on top of my printouts. I think I'm gonna use this. Yeah, I think I'll use this. Right, that'll go. And this says Christmas something on it. So yeah, that'll be good. That will be a good. Let me cut that bottom off. And glue stick, where'd you go? Here you are. All right. So cute. So cute. So are you, Sky. You're so cute too. You are my baby. Did you hear me talking about your stocking? Hmm? I showed it to them. They're like, they had no idea. Obviously, they had no idea. I am definitely turning into a crazy cat lady, no doubt. But if it brings me joy, it brings me joy, right? Who's the judge? If I want to get my kittens a stocking, I'm getting my kittens a stocking. All right, so I'm going to ink around the edges with Vintage Photo. I could do a green, but I kind of like this to look a little vintagey. Cute. So pretty. That little white spot there. That's what I mean. I'm just gonna do the top white, not white. I'm gonna grunge it up a little anyway, so that white spot doesn't matter so much. Let me trim this up a little. And then it gets the white from the packing. Actually, it was an envelope. It was one of those, I think it was one of the, you know, the flower bouquets that are paper? A good friend of mine gave me one. I think it was from that. And I gave my mom one for her birthday. And I probably kept the packaging. So, all right, so here they are. 1, 2, 3. I like that one as the front. 4. All right, so now I'm going to decorate them a little bit. Of course, Sir Sky over here is on top of everything. He's to the left of the camera and sitting actually on the paper trimmer. Let's see, do I have any small things here? Hi, babies. You are my pumpkin. Maybe something like that. 25 cents is always good for the 25th. Here comes Santa Claus. 25. Here's a little red thing. I should have probably pulled this stuff out ahead of time. Confectionery. All right, and then I have this big pack from 49th and Market. If I can find it. And there should definitely be things in here that are small-ish. I don't know what that is. Ooh, I like that. Look at that pretty tag. That's kind of big. I'm going to use this. Mary. Just pulling some things out. Happy. Deck the halls. Xmas. Yeah, this has lots of little bits. Santa. You probably can't see them because they're off screen. Here's another little star. Couple stars, which are really cute. Hello, December. That might go on that one pretty well. All the lights. What else? There seems to be a lot in here. In this pack here. Deck the halls. This is cute. I think I probably have enough. Jolly. Probably have enough here. There's another star in red. All right. Something magical. I'm trying to reach this. There we go. All right, I think I have enough. If not, I have plenty more to pull from. This is December. Cute. All right, what am I going to do here? I want one of these stars. I am going to get around the edge because it's white. This might be a long video. What am I up to already? Let me look. 19 minutes. All right, I'm going to decorate one, and then I'm going to decorate the others off camera, and then I'll come back for the chains. All right, I like that. And I like that it's off the side, so I'm going to grunge that up a little bit. I might as well do the whole thing so I don't have to worry about what part I've done and what part I haven't done. glued too much, but it's okay. I'm gonna move it down here a little bit. All right, what else am I putting on here? This is December. Something here. Or 25 would be cute. A little 25. And maybe a snowflake behind it. I know, I'm gonna grunge that up a little. All right, I think I'm gonna do that. What did I just do? Here, yeah, I'm gonna put ink over that because it's not, it's definitely not a white background. I may just do one side and not decorate the other side because I'm not using it as an ornament, and I want to be able to write the recipient's name. So I'll do something like that, and then put this on here. 25 cents. Actually, I'll just finish this one for you. All right, that's pretty. I like that, right? All right, let me move it aside. Or do I want that down the bottom? I think I kind of like it like that better. All righty, so that's that one. All right, so now I have my chain. Let me put the lid, not the lid, the pin in this. It was out all night and I had a hard time this morning getting the pin in. All right, let me move these things out of the way. Bring this over and pick which chain would look the best. Gold, that, or silver. I think the gold would look the best on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my crocodile and the little one. I'm going to put a hole up to the top right there, and then I'm going to put 3 holes here. I'm going to put 1 in the middle and then 2 to the side of it. I probably should have punched my holes first, but I did that pretty well. So, hello, Oliver. Oh boy. I do need a piece of pair of pliers. Come on, you need to go. Ugh. Go ahead. All right, and I need my jump rings. So I'm going to need 4 jump rings. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And move that over so you can see. There we go. And then the silver chain, or gold chain rather. And then I'm going to have to cut this. Now, that's where I need a tool, because I don't know that my regular scissors are going to cut this. My regular scissors are going to cut that. All right, so I need to cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the smaller ones. And I'll be right back so I don't, you know, eat up time here. All right, so I cut those out, and I'm gonna put 3 per jump ring. So 1, they're all different lengths. I didn't measure anything. I probably ruined my scissors, but they're not great scissors anyway. Oliver, get down. He's trying to get my, get down. That's not good. That's not good. He's up there trying to get my other cat's ashes in the box. Oh my gosh. We can't have that. Actually, he was trying to get the clay paw print. I don't know why he's so fascinated with it, but it's not the first time he's tried to get to this, into it. All right, so I have 3 on there. Like I said, they're different lengths, and that doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna put it on here. And close it up. All right, so there's one. Let me open another jump ring. I love this project so much. I can tell I already love this. All right, here's 2. The second one, meaning that's 1. If I had the proper tools, this would be easier. You go 3, although it's not too bad here. All right, I'm gonna have to clamp that a little better. So there's the second one. Oh my gosh, I love this. And we'll do the third one. To find where it opens. There it is. All right, 1, 2, and 3. This one. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, these children in my craft room, children meeting kittens. It's not good. My children are grown. All right, why is the third one going to be the one that gives me a hard time here? I guess one of them has to, right? If I had little pliers, it would be easy. Look at that. Look how cute. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I love it. What are you into? What do you have? All right, and then I want to put a little chain up top to kind of hook it. Yeah, I can tell buying chain like this is not the way to go, but it's the way I had to go. There's clothes on my ironing board, and he is trying to get them, which is better than trying to get my deceased cat's memories. All right, where's the open? How's this one open? If all else fails, just grab another one. All right, that one opened much easier. So put one. My eyesight is not the best. Here we go, one. Not one. Here's one. And then I had to go to the second loop too. And then I'm going to put it on here. close it. I should have probably put that hole up higher, but I was afraid that I was gonna cut into the edge and not be able to get it. There we go. So this is what I mean by it has to clear it. So I knew I was probably cutting a little bit off the top of this. There you go. So this is it. How pretty is that as a tag on a gift? Whoop, I have to fix that. But I'm gonna go make the rest and I'll be back at the end to show you, all right? Okay, so here they are. Here's this one. And this one. So pretty. I love them. And this one. And another one. I have to make one more like this because of my son. And then I did go ahead and make one without any chain. So you could see I just did some lace and decorated it and put some twine on the top. So they're the ones I made. I hope you like this project. Thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It pushes it out there in YouTube world. Questions, comments below. And if you feel so inclined to subscribe to my channel, I would love to have you. Have a great day, everyone.